Being an Oiler is more than just playing on the field. It's about passion, attitude, perseverance, and intelligence. I am an Oiler. There are 24 varsity sports sponsored by the University of Findlay. Among them, the football team is one of the largest, with over 100 athletes on the roster. Like the rest of the student athletes, they have to be recruited to play here, which means they're expected to perform at a high level in all aspects of life. They provide some of the greatest struggles in being a student athlete.
I would say that it was balancing academics and being an athlete. Towards the ends of the semesters, you've been working so hard on football, you have to come back and catch up on academics.
It takes a lot. It's a lot different from high school as to where, you can go home, you have a lot more free time, you can go hang out with your friends and stuff. You're on a set schedule when it comes to being a college athlete. For us, football meetings, taping, and then you're going straight out to practice. And then you really got to budget your time in order to kind of move forward in your day.
Every Oiler athletic team is required to fulfill so many hours towards their craft. But how many hours do they spend outside of that?
How good a player wants to be and how far he wants to take his team is the level of commitment they have to make outside of those 20 hours. You better get up, you better get your lift in, you better study some film, you got to do all those things.
The players have tons of expectations on the field, and they're equally as responsible for living up to the expectations off the field. Academics are taken very seriously here at the University of Findlay. As a team, the Findlay Oilers achieved a team GPA of 3.1 for this past football season, which shows the dedication that these players have towards their academics.
Football awards, they come, but I feel like they was fading time. Whereas academic awards, those stay on resumes for the longest. You dedicate it all to academics, then you start slacking in football. So the hardest thing for me was balancing them both and still getting the best grades and the best performance on the field.
I try to go at least an hour and a half to 2 hours a day doing something. It's tough with the schedule, being surrounded with it's tough with the schedule of athletics, but just doing that, at least doing something every day, I know can help benefit me in the classroom.
For some athletes, they feel like they have a higher standard to live up to than regular students.
We have to go to practice, but you still have to go to class. You have to study for the games, just like you have to study for exams.
Because you're expected to do all the work and every single thing that regular students do that have more time than you on every single day.
You can't play if you ain't got the academics, you know what I'm saying? You got to make it to Saturday. You got to make it through those classes. You got to grind. You know what I'm saying? You got to win each day. That's Monday through Friday, including Saturday and Sunday.
If I was to get in trouble all the time, they would say, football team, number one, I'm already under association by being on the football team. So whatever you see me, you see the football team.
The Findlay Oilers have a lot of friends in the faculty department. The Oiler Success Center is one of those places where students go to get help for their academic needs.
When you look at the span, you're going to be here for 4, 5, 6 years getting a college degree. Within that time, there are going to be challenges, peaks, valleys, hurdles that you have to overcome to get to that ultimate goal of getting your college degree. The challenges of college athletics and college academics is much more rigorous than what it was in high school, and that can sometimes catch the student athlete off guard.
The life of an Oiler is tough, but with the experiences that these players have gone through, it's worth it in the end.
And it's a blessing to be an Oiler. Like I said, you had other opportunities to go anywhere else, but I mean, God led you this way for a reason, so you take advantage of it. No problem.
You're representing something bigger because you're representing a university. especially if you're someone who is playing a lot, who is getting a lot of media pub and stuff like that.
You know, we put in time with our brothers. You know, we grinded every single day, you know, every single week in those summers, long falls, long winters, but, you know, it's all worth it at the end.
Being an Oiler is just taking all the years that you've been here and putting them together and realizing where you came and where you are now, and just remember all those experiences, all those circumstances, situations, the good and the bad ones that led you to the point where you are in your life.
Every day, these players make sacrifices to make sure they're successful, to embody the vision of the University of Findlay, and show the true meaning of being an Oiler.